We are back in the beautiful supercar street racing bathroom where we have been granted access to the Neporal MagicPRO rechargeable light bulb. Now this Neporal MagicPRO does work in any regular light socket and you can charge it there or with a USB. Now this takes 2 hours to charge. It costs $1.81 a year. You can do warm white, neutral, or white light, and it can be adjusted infinitely on the brightness. So let's see what they had in mind today when Neporal was gracious enough to send us these MagicPRO light bulbs to check out on supercar street racing. Welcome to Supercar Street Racing Unboxing and Reviews. You've got Brad here with you. And if you don't know me, I'm so happy to have you today at the channel. And if you do know me, I could appreciate a like and subscribe on the video and a comment if you don't mind. And today we have the Neporal MagicPRO rechargeable light bulb that was provided to us by Neporal. They are so gracious to have sent us a sample of their bulb to look at several scenarios with you guys on how this might work. Now, taking a look at the box, you can see two, meaning I believe there are two in the box. And at the top of the box, a good highlight says that they work in a lamp socket and they are USB or lamp socket chargeable. Now the bottom of the box says they are 2-hour fast chargeable. They are dimmable with a hue shift, meaning they can go 3 different color temperatures, and they have a remote and a touch control also available. Now on the side of the box, a closer look at that, you can see it fits most E26, which is the standard light bulb in the United States and other places as well. It works with wireless lamps as well. It backs up for emergencies, so if you lose the power in your house, these guys will still work. And on the side here, you do see they are made in China, and there is the model number right there, which I will put a link in the description for you guys. And then on the back side of the box, it says that it has a remote, we'll be looking into that as well, or a touch control. A 3 hue shift, meaning they do 3 color temperatures. They are dimmable. They have a portable hook is what they meant about the hook on the side, so they did have that right. They auto charge when they are connected to a socket, and they're rechargeable by USB-C and have a really nice charge indicator on them. So a lot of good features to the Neporal MagicPRO E26 light bulb, which now we will go ahead and unbox on the channel. The Neporal MagicPRO is sitting right in front of you today, looking so fly and so fresh and asking to be stripped out of its box. So let's go ahead and see if we're going to need something to get the tape off today. And look at that, we were able to get this package open. Well, I had it open. We might be able to get this package open without any other type of opening device. Here is the Neporal MagicPRO about to be unboxed here on Supercar Street Racing. And right on top, inside the box, we do see that we have a nice instruction manual here. It's a little small for my eyes, so I can tell you that it has highlights at the top, instructions in the middle, commonly asked questions there, and so there's a FAQ at the very bottom. And I will take a picture of this and throw it up on the screen for you guys so you know exactly what this says. And then on the back, it does have a picture of a remote control. And they did not send the RGB. I was hoping they were sending the RGB. I did ask for that, but they did not send it. And then it does highlight the touch control down on the bottom, which I guess is on the side of the bulb. Now inside of the box here with the Neporal, you do see it comes with some hooks for you to be able to hang this bulb up somewhere. So you don't actually have to have this thing connected anywhere. It could be totally and completely wireless, which we will demonstrate in a little bit. And then also inside of the box, they give you a USB charge cable. So it is a USB type A on one side to a USB type C on the other side. Moving forward, there is another hook here for these guys. It does not charge, but you can charge it while it's on here. This does not charge it. This just hangs it up for access. Now the first Neporal MagicPRO is coming out of the box right here, and you can see the standard E26 base here. I do have the RGB lights, which I'm excited about. Now let's see if it actually works before we unbox the rest. Okay, it is not charged. And we do have our second RGB Pro here. Let's see if that one works. Does not work. So both of these bulbs need to be charged. And moving further into the box, we do see our RGB remote control here, and opening it up, it probably has a little tab for us to pull to get the battery working. Let's go ahead and get it open. And here is the remote control, and there is our battery activation strip right there. We did pull that. And I'm assuming nothing's gonna happen because I think the batteries are dead. Oh, okay, interesting. All right, so I wasn't holding it long enough. They did work right out of the box. At least that one did. Okay, let's see if the other one works. Maybe I wasn't holding it long enough. All right, this one is not charged. The other one was. You can tell because when I push on, only one of them comes on, and look, it's completely wireless. Nothing connected to it whatsoever. So let's get these guys onto the base lamp and get them all charged up first. And there, it just came on again. I pressed the button. And it looks like you cycle through the colors there, but I want to get both of them charged up. And there's a dimmer if you hold it down. Let me go ahead and power this off. And let's take it in there and get it on the lamp base. In the Supercar Street Racing nice office, we do see this fan going insane. So if you hear something, that is the fan. But we have our Neporals, and we are going to go ahead and charge them by putting them on our lamp here. Let's go ahead and remove, let's make sure this is on first though. Okay, it is on. All right, let's go ahead and remove that bulb and put the, and now the Neporal is insisting on being on. So let's go ahead and put the one that wasn't charged in. Now it should charge, and there should be a charging indicator on it. All right, so it is charging, and it did light up a nice red to indicate that it was charging. Let's let this guy charge while we put the other one on the other base. Now we are going to put our second Neporal bulb onto USB-C and charge it that way. It is already charged, so it shouldn't take as long. However, I'm curious to see which one charges faster if they were. So plugging this in, I already have my USB available right here on the Supercar Street Racing side table that we built on the channel. Check that video out if you haven't. And these are standard type A, so whoever built them doesn't understand that there is a backwards way. And let's go ahead and get this plugged into the Neporal bulb. You can see the USB-C sitting SoFly right there, and all we have to do is plug it in right now, and it should light up in red, and it did. So this bulb is now charging, this bulb is now charging, and let's see in the manual what it says about charging. I took another hard look at the manual, and basically when these lights go off, these bulbs are fully charged. It says a charge time of 2 hours. It does not specify whether that is with the USB Type-C or with the socket. So let's go ahead and let these guys both charge up all the way, and then we'll take them somewhere and demonstrate how they work in a good dark environment. All right, we are back with our Neporal MagicPRO lights, and we did let those guys charge for about an hour and a half. And when the red light goes off, they are fully charged, and now they are ready to test. So for our first test, now I do notice they come on pretty easy if you touch the power button there on the side. That's the little touch screen right there, or touch button right there. And what we want to do right now is grab the hangers and go ahead into a dark room and test them. So to put the hangers on, all you have to do right here is just screw one on the back of the bulb, just like this. And then you can hang this guy up anywhere you want. Let's say that you need light in this closet. Let's hang one right there. Let's grab the other guy. Go ahead and get that one rigged up. And you can see it did come on because I touched the touch button. And if you press it a number of times, it will go off. Let's get this guy hung up. All right, we got our lights in the closet right here. Let's go ahead and grab the remote control and the instructions. And you can see right here on the remote control, you've got your basic on-off control at the top, and you've got a 1 and a 2 mode on the very bottom where it says MM. Those are timers. Now the mode at the very top right is where you can set what it does as far as the pattern and the style of the light. And these 3 buttons here are supposed to be for the color temperature. So it's either warm, cool, or very cool. So let's go into the closet right now and see exactly what we have. All right, we're back in the closet with the MagicPRO lights, and we did get a good idea here of what everything does on the remote. Basically, these 3 up top are for white, so it's warm white, cool white, or very cool white. This gives it in a color mode, and then the plus and minus here on the remote are for dimming the lights, but they must be in a solid mode to dim them. Mode 1 is a dissolve between each color, and mode 2 is a flash between each color. 50%, 100% don't seem to do anything and are not in the instructions, and the very bottom buttons are a timer. So let's take a look at these, how cool they are. If you went camping or something like that, and you needed some light where you don't have batteries, let's go ahead and get them on a same color and sync them up. And now we'll go to the mode where they will dissolve between colors. And they didn't quite see it that time, so they're not quite synced up, but very cool how these things operate. And then if I go into a solid mode here, I can use the brightness control. You see I'm dimming it, and I'm raising the brightness there with the plus and minus. And if we put this guy here on white, I can also dim this guy here. Look, I'm dimming it down with the minus, and I am raising that up with the plus. So these lights are pretty awesome. They are rechargeable, like we said before, with either this USB-C on the side or the regular E26 base. And so later tonight, we are going to go ahead and show you guys what you can do outside. Guys, we are back with the Neporal MagicPRO lights after they sat on the charger for about another 30 minutes and they were topped out. And now we have screwed their hook on them right here. You can see it goes right on the E26 base. We got one on that one, we got one on this one. That means we can now take these outside and show you how cool these things are at night. We'll take our remote control out there, we'll take our lights out there, and we will strategically place them around the pool and let you see how cool they are. Oh, and FYI, the red charging light did go out on both of these to indicate that these guys were fully charged. Let them go until they get fully charged, and that will definitely go out for you. Now let's get outside. Okay, we are out by the Supercar Street Racing pool, and we have one of the Neporal lights hanging directly across from me and the other Neporal light hanging over there. There's one, there's the other one. Now you can see they are quite bright. That's with, and then we just hit off. So they are not very long range. Let's turn them back on. Just like that. And now let's change them to colored. Let's step back and see how that looks. And there is a good look at the wireless rechargeable bulbs around the pool. And now let's set them to cycle. Now they are set to cycling. So they are fading between colors and they look absolutely cool. And remember, these are rechargeable. You could get, you know, technically you could get 6 or 8 of these around your pool if you don't have wiring to go around your pool. And these make a good amount of light. As you can see right here, it's lighting up the entire side right here. And then if we want to go back to white, we can go warm, cold, or very cold. Warm, cold, or very cold. So those are lighting up the edge of the pool now, and you can see how good they look. And there is one single remote for both, and that is on pink, purple, red. And then you have a brightness control. I just dimmed it, and then I just raised it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's throw that into the studio now with Brad to take a look at these very cool wireless, colored, rechargeable bulbs. We are back at the Supercar Street Racing 4K production studio. You got Brad here, and I have spent some time with the Neporal MagicPRO rechargeable light, and I happen to have one right here sitting in front of me for you guys to check out. These things are very cool. The manufacturer contacted me and said, hey, are you interested in promoting this product? And I said, of course I am, and they sent me 2 of the RGB lights here, and I'm actually giving these away to someone after this video. So these are already gone. They have been given away to a subscriber. But these MagicPRO lights are so cool. You can literally hang them by their E26 base with these cool little screw-on things here, and you can take them off and they will charge from either the E26 base or they will charge from a USB Type-C right here on the side, which I think is just very cool. And you can see right here we also have the remote, and we can change colors with the remote. We can change modes with the remote so they can dissolve between colors. We have a brightness control, or they can go white, warm white, or cool white. And then you can also do brightness when you're on any of those 3. So these things are awesome. I really love these, and I know the subscriber that is getting them is going to get a lot of use out of them. I know a place where they would actually look really good. So pick up your set of Neporal MagicPRO lights today. There is actually 3 promotions going on right now. They have a 15% coupon available, a 5% promo code, and if you buy any 2, you get 10% off. It is absolutely insane. And I am going to be putting a link in the description for the MagicPRO by Neporal. And guys, please like and subscribe to Supercar Street Racing. Your support is what keeps the channel going. We don't make money off the channel. The little bit of money we make barely covers any of the costs on the channel. So go ahead and like and subscribe, leave a comment for us, and tell us what you think about these really cool look, you just press this little button or use the remote. There it goes. You press the little button and it does come on the side of the bulb. So tell us what you think about these MagicPRO bulbs down in the comments. They have good reviews. They have a 4.3 star review, and I plan on giving them a review myself because I really love the way they work. Guys, thanks again. We got to get out of here though. We got to get this over to our subscriber who's waiting impatiently for it.